Welcome back. 1 week has passed. The Special Support Section was sheltering Kia at the Annex, all while watching for possible retaliation from the Mafia. Relying on police intelligence and even Jonah's vast information network, they carefully monitored the movements of Ravage and Speaker Hartman. On the other hand, Kia, despite her memories not returning, quickly settled into her new life with the Special Support Section. And then... a truce? Yep, it's informal, but apparently that's the message Ravage has been sending to the police department. They claim that a kid slipping into one of the exhibits was a mistake, and better yet, they have no idea who she is. Of course, they pointed fingers at Hayaway, but who knows what actually happened. I'm not so sure about that theory. When he busted into the exhibit room, Yin had just defeated the mafiosos who were standing guard. I doubt he had time to bring in Kia from the outside and replace her with the doll. That means she was already in the trunk by the time it was sent to the mansion. Where the hell did the original doll come from in the first place? Can't say for sure, but I've heard some say it was obtained through a Remiferian back channel. On the last day of the festival, no less. In other words, every exhibit was carried into the mansion on the same day as the auction. Even the shipping company that transported everything says the accusations are made up. Made up? Are they crazy? It's the same as saying we put Kia in there ourselves. And there you have it. Listen, I don't know what's true or not, but it's clear that Ravage is desperately trying to justify what happened. After all, if they aren't careful, they could be accused of human trafficking. Triple dot. Weapons trafficking, mirror laundering, and an illegal auction that deals in stolen goods. You're telling me that those guys will do all that stuff and not bat an eye, but human trafficking is where it crosses the line? That goes without saying. Human trafficking falls under one of the highest classes of offense. There's no chance you'll get off lightly, given how serious it is. Not even the CPD would stay silent about it. But, more importantly, the guild caught whiff of it. They'd eradicate you. No questions asked. They have the honor of the supporting gauntlet to uphold, after all. Ravage couldn't risk that larger scandal, let alone Speaker Hartman. That excuse makes perfect sense, but to be honest, I'm not fully convinced yet. Yeah, and that brings us to the truce. They claim that your undercover investigation was a cut-and-dried case of trespassing. It sounds like they're willing to look past it. They intend to leave everything to us. Even the handling of the girl you took into custody by pure coincidence. And in exchange, you've got to accept whatever they say happened as the truth. And not snitch on them to the guild. That about sum it up? Sounds like they're in pretty dire straits. Triple dot. I'd rather not have any uncertainties about this situation, but if the Mafia's saying they're not going to try and take Kia back, then we might have no choice but to take them at their word. Oh, I feel the same way. Right now, our main concern is that we have no clue where she came from. Yeah, we haven't gotten far in that department. The fact that she can't remember anything besides her name doesn't make it any easier. Still, you've got to admit that she's the brightest, friendliest little rascal you've ever met. She's gotten pretty attached to us over the past week, hasn't she? Isn't that the truth? That includes you and Zyd, of course. I suppose. Children have never really been ones to approach me. Because of my cigarettes. It doesn't seem like she cares, though. Yeah, and I think she's already obsessed with Elle and Teotot. Like, I'm pretty sure they hauled in loads of clothes from Times early today. Good thing we have those two. Randy and I aren't the most detail-orientated when it comes to that stuff. But anyway, all I can think about is where she could have come from. Aha! I found you. Lloyd, look. Kia, what's up? Look, Elie and Tio picked out a bunch of clothes for me. I think they're all cute. This outfit's my favorite. What do you think? Well, it's kind of hard to say with you hugging me like this. Ah, good point. Adorable. Okay, how about now? Wow, they did good. Would you look at that? Not bad. So, you like it? It's super cute, Kia. Definitely suits your personality, that's for sure. You think? Randy, Chief, do you think I'm cute too? Yep. Cutest girl in all of Crossbell. It doesn't look too shabby, kid. Looks like someone couldn't wait to make her big debut. We wanted her to try on the rest of the outfits, but she was restless. Elie, Tio, guess what? Lloyd and the others said I'm cute. Isn't that wonderful? I imagine Lloyd would say Kia looks cute no matter what outfit she wore. That's probably true. Would you look at that? Lloyd's already a dear, doting father. Hard to believe it's already been a week since... Keto? Keto? Alright. Alright. Arrived. Who knew we would win a sweet girl like her from the auction? Oh, that reminds me. What'd you end up hearing from the department, Chief? You said Ravach is trying to extend an olive branch. Yeah, let's see here. Don't worry. I can explain everything while we have lunch. Well, at least there's some good news. Our fears that the Mafia trying to bite back seem to have disappeared. At least for the time being. However, there's still such a fundamental issue to deal with. Yeah, well, all the decision-making was left to us. Right now, we should focus on her past and figuring out where she's from. Hey, Kia. Do you really not remember anything? Anything at all? Nope, don't think so. I do remember seeing your funny face when you found me, though. Your eyes and mouth were all wide open. Wait. Are you talking about when we first met? Yep, I don't really remember anything before that. It'll be alright, Kia. You want her to get you down? Still, not much we can do if she doesn't remember, Lloyd. Chief, you mentioned you were going to ask around about her, correct? Did that yield any fruit? About that. I looked into the train station, airport, even the city exits, but no one knew anything about our mystery girl. Who knows? Maybe it's a dead end. There goes that plan. What? What's wrong, Lloyd? Does your tummy hurt or something? No, I'm okay. Chief, may I have a request? From this afternoon on, would you mind if we brought Kia into the city with us? Do you have any potential leads? Sort of. I was actually thinking of asking the Bracer Guild for a favor. The Bracer Guild? Why them of all people? The heck's a brazier? Clever. The guild has branches spanning the entire continent. And you want to tap into their information network. That's right. I think if there was ever a time to turn to it, it'd be now. So, should we go for it? Why not? Not like the CPD and the guild are enemies per se. It's more so that most of the force harbors petty resentment against their popularity. Case is a case. If you ask them to collaborate, I doubt they'd refuse. That's what I'm thinking too. Stella and Joshua were pretty friendly last time we ran into them. So maybe this ain't such a bad idea. We could certainly use the assistance. But Lloyd, do you intend to go out with Kia alone? That was the plan. It'd probably be overkill if we all went, so I thought I could go with her. Unacceptable. You know how attached she is to you, and you still want to monopolize her? You said anything about monopolies. Clever, Lloyd. Very clever. Don't you think that everyone should have equal opportunities to bond with her? Huh? What you talking about, Tio? That's what I want to know too. That right there is pure jealousy, my friend. Just think about the last few days. Whenever it's time to sleep, Keto always cuddles up with you in your room. Not like I ask her to. She always crawls into my bed after I fall asleep. Listen, Kia. Why don't you start using the room we prepared for you? Don't want it to go to waste, right? But when I'm next to you, it makes it a lot easier to fall asleep. It's annoying, I guess I can stop. But no, I wouldn't call it annoying. Don't be so inconsiderate, Lloyd. She's probably still anxious from everything that happened to her, no? All she wants is the security of sleeping next to someone. Well, what do you want from me? Cut the girl some slack, kid. But as for going outside, you should at least take someone else with you. Sure, Ravach is reaching out to the department, but for the time being, it'd be better to stay on your toes. You ready to think? Alright then. I'll make sure to keep our eyes peeled. Like an onion. Intermission. Kia. Ooh. You know, I'm thinking Tio. Yeah. Well, ready to go? The Bracer Girl is located on East Street. Perhaps it would be prudent to avoid any unnecessary detours this trip. I am doing the rounds if I have the chance. But on the other hand, it might help jog Kia's memories. Should definitely be careful, but looking around the city afterwards shouldn't be too big a deal. That is indeed a possibility. Well, Kia, are you ready to go? Yep. Where are we going again? It's called the Bracer Guild. Have you never heard of it before, Kia? Bracer. Are the people there kind of like superheroes? You've heard of it? Maybe she retains some common knowledge after all. With luck. It's possible that information is stored in her long-term memory. I don't know why we have to go there, but if I'm with you two, I'd go anywhere. My heart. It shouldn't be possible to have a smile that pure. Come on, let's go. So, we're going to leave for a bit. You be a good boy, watch the house, okay? Grr. No soul shall enter while I sit vigil. Go now. Sounds like we got the green light then. Grr. Alright then. Lloyd, I have to leave Kia to you for a while. But if you find something, come here as soon as you can. The entire CPD is involved now, you understand? Yes, sir. Very well. Just keep saying yes, sir, over and over. It'd be very, very strange. No one's ever in there. Rubik's Cubes. Rubik's Cubes are out there, look. They're everywhere, these Rubik's Cubes. Arteria spies. Nothing. Randy! Randy, we're gonna leave now. Heck yeah. Keep that pep in your step. Lloyd, Tio Tot, I'm leaving this rascal in your hands, okay? She's safe with us. We intend to stick to our charted course and be back soon. I think I might hit up the latest edition of Hotshot while you're out. Been a little on edge last week. Haven't been able to relax, you know? Randy, you can't just talk about your glorified smut magazines in front of Kia. Bleh? Oh dear, Randy. His room's always so organized, it's suspicious. Oh, Kia, how's your first trip into the city been going? It's been so much fun. I wish you could have come too. Well, today was my turn to look after the office. How about this, Kia? Want to go walk around the city together next time? I'd love that. It's a promise, okay? Lloyd, Tio, please take care. Can't afford for Ravach to catch on to what we're doing. Of course, we'll be extra careful, I promise. Indeed. This should be fine. A new decoration was added to Tio's room. It's just like, yep, next to the Rubik's Cube. It's a sitting Mishi. Well, nothing, Tio? You're not going to comment on your sitting Mishi? No? Alright. Looks like you've already settled into your new room. I still gotta show you all the pretty clothes I can wear. Elie and Tio, went and bought me a ton of cute clothes and stuff. Fantastic idea, Kia. I think planning on showing off some of your outfits could be quite entertaining. Like that knit cap would look incredibly cute on you. No, that's fine. Can we save it for a cloudy day? Got some work to take care of. Besides, we'll probably be here for hours. Still, this room turned out pretty well. Cleaning and dusting everything. Took a long time, but the furniture Elie found looks great. These are apparently old furnishings from Elie's house. Although Kia is a bit too tiny for furniture intended for adults, it should not pose any issues in the meantime. They look good, I think. Though once we figure out Kia's identity, we'll have to send her back to her parents. But until then, I want to make Kia feel at home here. My question is, the bed is like, did you not have any like bedside tables? Because I would have positioned this with the pillow end at the wall of a bedside table either side. It'd make more sense. Let's go see Copy though. Copy, how you doing? Let's give you a glutinous bars. Nyan. Funya. Alright. You want us to keep this? Thanks, Copy. Where in the world did you find this, though? I was hoping there was going to be a comment from Kia, but okay. Ah, Kitty is so cute! Oh, that's right. Kia hasn't been on the roof yet, has she? It is completely visible from the street. It would be immature of us to put Kia out in the public eye so quickly. Here, Kitty, come here. Ya la 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 la. I'm assuming there's no translation for that. Hey, Kitty, come here, Kitty, Kitty. I love Kia so much already. She's just adorable. Alright, so the question is, where do you want to start? Let's start on. This way is the back door to the annex. Since we're taking Kia to the Brace Guild, we should probably just leave through the front door. Huh. Alright then. I expected a scene at that point then. So am I limited in where I can do the rounds? You guys, eh? Haven't seen you for quite some time. How's life been? Oh, a bit of this, a bit of that. Found a girl, you know. Whoa, this place is cool. What the heck is all this stuff, Lloyd? Hands off the merchandise, kid. It's dangerous stuff. Way too dangerous for someone like you. Get out of here already. I don't sell any kid toys here, got it? Now get out of here already. I'm not going to find any toys in here. He keeps saying that, but I'm sure he'd find us something if we asked. I agree, despite his rough exterior, he's a very kind man. And we've got to speak to Kate. We've got to speak to everyone, but Kate will be like, oh, who's this? Wow, there's so many people. Hey, Lloyd, are all these people your friends? No, I'm afraid not. That'd be impossible. Besides, this is nothing compared to how it was during the anniversary festival. Her surprise seems to indicate that she's not from Crossbell after all. There's a car. God, she's so adorable. Look at the bouncing. What the heck is that big metal box? All it did was move and go vroom, vroom. That's a car, Kia. It's not the first time you've seen one. I think so, but I'm not sure. That's a car. Vroom, vroom. You guys have one too, right? Sadly, we don't. Oh, okay. I just thought it would be a lot of fun if we could ride in one together. Strong feelings of envy towards the First Division are beginning to sprout. No. Does this not confirm that she's not Crossbellan, like we initially thought? Yeah, you can't grow up in Crossbell and not know what a car is. Then again, it's not like the concept of a car is completely alien to her. I mean, this is the thing, a car would not be alien to anybody who like, in our world, it's like, say you brought someone from like the 15th century to our world, they'd be like, oh, it's like a horse and carriage. Like, yeah, kinda. It's like, it's not a massively alien concept. But what does that mean? What's wrong, Lloyd? Aren't we going to say hello to the Braces people? You mean the Bracers? If so, yes. To East Street, then? I mean, who are you? Are you playing with the special support section? She got the name right. I guess so. Playing is not an apt descriptor. Are you sure about that? Maybe it was. It's way too easy to get distracted with Kia around. We need to keep ourselves in check. Hey, play with me next time, okay? Okay. Kate, it's Kate. Hey, Lloyd. You know, I heard that things got a little heated recently. Everything okay? We're fine, sorry. We didn't mean to make you worry, Kate. Things managed to work themselves out. That aside, how is the city? Well, it's a lot quieter now that the festival fever is starting to wear off. I'll miss it, but it sure makes my job easier. I can sympathize with that. Does that mean Rivarch has been laying low since our operation? The city's a lot quieter now. Festival fever is starting to wear off. I'll miss it, but my life's way less stressful now. Forget about me, though, and stop worrying about you guys. The SSS is tough, but don't do anything too risky, okay? Oh, I wanted some more stuff with Kia, but alright. Ah, you're the little one who lives with the special support section, right? If you want, I'm sure my daughter Mimi would love to play with you sometime. That'd be awesome. The way she effortlessly connects with others must be something she was born with. Yes, born. Close to Mimi's age, aren't you? I hope you two can become good friends. So do I. Starting tomorrow, the Diet will be deciding on the city's budget at City Hall. Drafting the city's budget is great responsibility, considering all of Crossbell's public programs rely on government funding. I'd say it's almost tradition that they don't finish the budget by the scheduled date at this point. I wonder if this year will be any different. No matter the year, the Diet can never come to an agreement on the state's budget. Seems like the reason this year is a disagreement between the mayor and the speaker. Can't help but wonder if this year will be any different. It just won't. This year's festival brought in the highest profits we've seen in a while. Fortunately, all good things must end. You're still here with your sip. Sip. Ah, how marvelous. I am thankful that the festive mood has finally started to dissipate. Though it seems that Arios is out of enough business trip again. Swear that man is hardly in Crossbell. Yeah, why? Even though he's a Crossbellin through and through, Arios is hardly ever in the state. What's he been doing? It's the thing, like, what's he been doing? Because he's been visiting loads of different smaller states. Like, I haven't heard him, like, mention that he's going to the Empire or Calvard. It's like, it's all the smaller states. Welcome, everyone. Oh, what a cutie pie. Would you like a kids menu for her? Around this time, we usually have plenty of open seats, certainly enough for 3. We have that anyway, normally, so... No one upstairs? My God. On the last day of the anniversary festival, Huysdorf, the manager, gave us a hand in the kitchen for a bit. He may run the place, but don't let that fool you. He's just as good in the kitchen as me. You know, it'd be nice if Huysdorf helped out in the kitchen on a more regular basis. He's an efficient chef, and I can hardly ever think of any complaints about the taste. Might be better than me, to be honest. I wonder if we'll ever get the chance to work side by side again. Now that the anniversary festival's over with, I finally have some wiggle room. I think I should take it easy today and find me some cuties, because I sure do. Oh, I can't wait until today's lunch rush starts. Oh dear. He never changes. That's the thing, I know that. He never changes. What? You're eating too? You said we were in this together, and you're letting me down. No, isn't eating only 2 meals a day overkill? My all starts tomorrow, wish me luck. Oh dear. I came to buy a bunch of sweets today. Sweets are the perfect motivation for practice. Oh, well, alright then. Let me see what I was supposed to do. Hi, are you doing errands or something? That's pretty nice of you. Well, I failed my entrance exam. This is the least I could do, or else I'd feel useless. Saying it out loud made me sad again. Aw. The quality of a dish depends on the quality of the ingredients and the chef's skills. Those are all important, but what matters most to me is thinking of who will eat the dish. So can I interest you in anything? If you want to cook, you're going to need some ingredients. Could I interest you with some king potatoes for tonight's dish? We stocked some particularly good ones today. Oh, quite lovely. I enjoy my time off after the anniversary festival. Nothing beats going on a jog under clear blue skies. Perhaps I'll invite Pearl to join me on my next run. It's been quite a long time since I first entered this business. I try to think of new ways to liven up the store on a daily basis. I recall experiences from my younger days and apply them to my planning. I treasure the days in which I'd recklessly try anything without thinking about the consequences. What was that? What was that? The amount of experiences I had in my youth is a blessing. Yeah, very well. The amount of business we've had during the anniversary festival was fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing a fat bonus this year. I mean, we all love a bonus, don't we? Mom spends her whole day looking at the stores. Doesn't she ever get bored of it? Shuffle, shuffle. Phew, I could never get tired of this. Apparently not. Oh, I remember you from earlier, miss. Greetings, I appreciate your assistance in selecting out a wardrobe earlier. Oh, I see. So the clothes were for the little lady here, then? How do I look? Looks great on you, darling. I'm glad I could help you out. I'm glad I was able to be of help, since she seems to adore them. Don't forget about us if you ever need more clothes. We have a wide assortment of children's clothing. Oh, we spoke to you. Hats? Could we get her a hat? I recently had a customer by the name of Toma. Said he was planning on going to Michelin for the anniversary festival. Yes. Turns out he was planning on proposing to his girlfriend there, so he purchased an engagement ring. Wonder how that turned out. Toma actually came back to talk to me before he returned home. He was able to deliver a wonderful proposal, all thanks to the ring he purchased. What a joyous occasion. I'm glad I went the extra sellage to engrave their names into the ring. Sounds like the proposal went perfectly. I'm glad we were able to help. So am I. Ring or no ring, a successful proposal is a cause for celebration. I was reminded of the days when I was a young'un. Is that the only way of knowing how his proposal went, by the way? Now, if he comes up in another game, don't tell me. Don't let me know. But if he doesn't, and that's the only way of knowing, please let me know, because I'd be curious if that's it. The mayor delivered a wonderful speech for the anniversary festival's closing ceremony. You weren't able to listen to it? How pitiful. What's happening to the youngsters responsible for carrying Crossbell's future? Alright. Calm down, mate. I'm sure it was recorded. I've had a lot more free time on my hands ever since the anniversary festival ended. It's not a problem with me, though. I love me some free time. I like taking it easy. I mean, who doesn't like taking it easy? Excuse me, Mom. I say that, me. Whenever I have free time, I fill it with doing videos and stuff. Did you select those shoes for that sweet little child over there? Yes, thank you for your assistance. I see. How do they feel, Missy? Are they stuck on your feet, or should I have perhaps suggested a larger size? That's okay. I like how comfy they are. Fantastic. Don't be afraid to ask me for any further assistance. Children grow up quickly. That's why it's important to purchase shoes that they can adequately grow into. Don't be a stranger. Feel free to bless me with your presence the next time you shop at the department store. Indubitably. It's stuck on things. It just books everywhere. It's like stuck. It's the calling of Woo Baby. Hello, little missy, want one? Someone your age must love balloons, right? Not really. Why would I? What did you say? I've met a kid who didn't like balloons before. What's she got against balloons? My balloons usually light up the smiles of all the kids who stop by. Oh dear. I got to see Michelin's spectacular fireworks show on the last day of the festival. And boy, did it blow me away. All the commotion going on that night nearly ruined it, though. Maybe I actually had a stroke of luck. Can't imagine the cost for spending a night there. Did you hear about the huge uproar at Michelin? Happened on the last night of the festival, no less. Dad had decided to head back home before all that went down. Oh my, have you come to buy an Orbal stove too? I'm currently comparing all of the ones available to each other. It's a big purchase after all. I have to be sure I chose the right one. Oh, are you considering purchasing this cutting-edge Orbal car? Oh, Lloyd, can I touch it? Sneakily touches. Wait, don't stop. If you somehow scratched it, we'd have to arrest ourselves. We don't have the mirror. Please try to keep a closer eye on the girl. please try to keep a closer eye on the girl. Crap, they caught us. My daughter seems to really be getting the hang of things. I was concerned about her working in an Orbal store at first, but she's doing so well. Jeez, my dad came to watch me at work again. You know, I'm happy he's worried and all, but it's being really distracting. Yeah, he would be. Oh, hey, Lloyd. Glad to see you're still kicking. Woohoo and such, you know? Woohoo. This place is amazing. It's as if Kia always knows the perfect time to cut into the conversation. Oh, who's this? She's as cute as a button. So we've heard. Hey, don't go thinking that I only admire Orbal tech, got it? But I'm shocked. Who knew that you were so dependable, Lloyd? Huh? How so? The SSS is watching over a kid that got lost during the anniversary festival, right? That must be the reason why I haven't seen you in over a week. She's not technically wrong. The girl is named Kia. At the present, we're investigating who she is and where she's from. I was right on the mark, and you weren't. Don't think I have any needs for you, though. But if you need help, just give me a shout. I've got a little sister, so I've gotten pretty used to taking care of kids, you know? I appreciate it, Wendy. If we ever need a babysitter, I'll know who to call. Alright, let's see about maybe buying some new quartz. I don't see anything that's 0 on our inventory. I'm guessing there's no new quartz around. No, oh no, it's mine 1, we don't need it. If we have mine 2, why would we need mine 1? Why would we need that? Why? Kia, eh? She looks a little younger than Pansy, I think. Kia, you start to get worn out. Be sure to let Lloyd know, okay? He isn't exactly the greatest when it comes to noticing these things. Okay, I will. Thanks, Wendy. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, so I think that's us done with Central Square. So I'm wondering, can we now go off and do the round somewhere else? Let's soon try. Looks like we can. Right, so we are going to end this part here then. And the next part we'll see about venturing around Crossbell, outside of Crossbell maybe. See where we can go, what we can do. Yeah, it's full rounds time basically, as much as we can. So, see you next part. Ta-ta for now.